I'm a private investigator. I've got this envelope that says Super Mayor. Inside I have from the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois.
One way that the government always does it is to go and investigate people around her, and that's what they're doing here.
Tiffany Henyard, the first female mayor of Dolton, is at the center of a storm of scandals that has left the community buzzing with intrigue. From accusations of corruption to power struggles with the board, her controversial leadership raises eyebrows at every turn, with allegations of financial mismanagement and even a restraining order against her. The question looms: is Henyard a victim of political games, or has she created her own chaos? As tensions escalate and federal investigators get involved, the fate of her administration hangs in the balance. What's really happening behind closed doors? Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles. If you're here for the latest on chaotic controversies and political showdowns, you're in the right place. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a storm of allegations, power moves, and all-out drama. The truth behind the headlines, the confrontations you didn't see coming, trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop when things get messy. Stay tuned, because it's about to get wild. Tiffany Henyard stepped into the political spotlight with great fanfare. Her election as Dolton's first female mayor brought a sense of hope and optimism to the community. Many believe she represented a fresh direction, with the potential to uplift both Dolton and nearby Thornton Township. Her youth and energy made her a symbol of change, a break from the usual norms. But soon, the optimism turned into a constant stream of controversies, leading many to wonder if she has a clear vision or if her approach is spiraling out of control. From the outset, Henyard's leadership style was divisive. Some saw her as a bold leader unafraid to challenge the status quo, while others perceived her as reckless, making unilateral decisions that only fueled tensions. Her tenure has seen accusations ranging from overstepping her authority to a total disregard for established protocols. The situation escalated when she held a board meeting at Village Hall, separate from the usual meeting location at the Park District. Was this a strategic move to assert her authority, or a miscalculation? Whatever the intention, the plan backfired when not enough trustees showed up, forcing her to cancel the meeting and make an awkward retreat to the Park District. The crowd's reaction: a wave of disapproval, with boos filling the room, a clear sign of growing frustration among residents. Henyard's boldness didn't stop there. In one of the most dramatic turns of her leadership, the trustees obtained a temporary restraining order against her, accusing her of making appointments without the board's approval. The court sided with the trustees, making it clear that Henyard could not unilaterally appoint officials like the village attorney, manager, or police chief. But did this setback slow her down? Not quite. Henyard treated these legal obstacles as mere challenges, continuing her actions as if they were minor disruptions. Her defiance led to even more scrutiny and criticism, with some questioning whether she respects the checks and balances of local governance. As the controversies piled up, Henyard's action started drawing attention beyond Dolton. Reports suggest that federal investigators have turned their gaze toward allegations of financial mismanagement and improper use of taxpayer money. For many in the community, this is a serious concern that could have lasting implications for Dolton's future. The possibility of federal intervention has amplified the tension, adding a new layer of complexity to an already chaotic situation. Local residents are split in their opinions. Some see Henyard as a determined leader facing unfair opposition, while others believe she is at the heart of Dolton's troubles. It's become a daily topic of conversation, people discussing the latest developments, as if following the twists of a reality TV show. As if the political turmoil wasn't enough, Henyard's personal life spilled into the public eye during a particularly intense board meeting. Her boyfriend took the stand, leveling accusations that caught even her harshest critics by surprise. He alleged that Henyard misused public funds for personal expenses and accepted bribes from contractors, while she vehemently denied these claims, labeling them as politically motivated attacks. The specifics of his testimony raised eyebrows, casting a shadow over her leadership. Henyard's supporters argue that she is a strong Black woman facing undue criticism from those who want to see her fail. They believe the trustees are working against her, attempting to block her vision for Dolton and Thornton Township. However, even some of her former allies are starting to distance themselves, unable to ignore the mounting accusations and ongoing legal battles. The criticism doesn't stop with political opponents. Many of the township's employees and residents expressed their dissatisfaction, questioning whether Henyard's priorities align with the community's needs. Trustees have voiced concerns over transparency and accountability, citing instances where their questions about financial decisions have gone unanswered. Henyard's struggles have also ignited a conversation about leadership in suburban Illinois, particularly within Black communities. Some argue that Henyard's case highlights a larger pattern where local leaders, shielded by their political status, face little accountability. Critics point to a culture where personal interests overshadow the responsibility to serve the community, leading to a cycle of dysfunction that impacts everyone. In Dolton, this dysfunction is evident during township meetings, where trustees often refuse to attend due to safety concerns. Imagine a situation where elected officials feel too unsafe to participate in the basic governance of their community. It's a stark reflection of the state of affairs under Henyard's watch. Governance has taken a back seat to the drama, creating an environment where meaningful progress is difficult to achieve. The financial state of Dolton has become another contentious issue. Allegations of mismanagement have fueled a narrative of reckless spending under Henyard's administration. A report led by a former Chicago mayor highlighted Dolton's troubled budget, pointing to rising debt and questionable expenditures. Critics accuse Henyard of squandering taxpayer money on personal perks and unnecessary expenses, while she dismisses the report as politically biased. These financial concerns have left many residents frustrated and disillusioned, questioning whether Henyard is truly working in their best interests. As trustees push for budget cuts and demand greater transparency, the financial state of the town remains a critical issue that could define Henyard's legacy. In a surprising twist, Henyard has taken legal action against the trustees, accusing them of holding unauthorized meetings at the Park District and attempting to undermine her authority. She's asking the court to declare Village Hall as the official meeting site, which would invalidate decisions made at the Park District. This move has added yet another layer of complexity to the ongoing conflict. For many, this lawsuit raises questions about Henyard's motives. Is she truly seeking clarity and order, or is this another attempt to consolidate power? Her decision to pursue this legal battle has only intensified the drama, keeping residents and observers on edge. Even within Henyard's team, there are signs of strain. Some of her closest allies have either distanced themselves or appear conflicted about their roles. This internal tension suggests that even those who once stood firmly by her side are beginning to question the direction of her leadership. Henyard recently hinted at a significant surplus in the township's funds, a claim that has prompted more scrutiny from both her supporters and critics. While she presents this as evidence of her effective management, many wonder if it's an attempt to shift attention away from the controversies that have plagued her administration. As the drama continues, the residents of Dolton find themselves caught in the middle. Many had hoped that Henyard's leadership would bring positive change, but the reality has been far more complicated. The community is left grappling with uncertainty, facing the fallout from political infighting and financial instability. Social media has become a battleground for heated debates, with residents passionately discussing whether Henyard is being unfairly targeted or if she's responsible for her own predicament. Some argue that she's a victim of political games, while others believe that her leadership style has led to the current crisis. The longer this situation drags on, the more polarized the community becomes. So, where does this leave Tiffany Henyard? Her tenure has been marked by relentless challenges, but she remains defiant, positioning herself as a leader determined to push forward despite opposition. Her critics, however, see her as a figure who has lost the trust of the community, prioritizing her own interests over those of Dolton's residents. The ongoing saga raises important questions about the nature of leadership and accountability in local politics. Is Henyard a leader fighting for change, or is she a controversial figure who has contributed to the instability in Dolton? With federal investigations looming, mounting criticism, and an increasingly divided community, the future remains uncertain. Now that we've unpacked the twists and turns of this story, we want to hear from you. Is Tiffany Henyard a leader facing unfair challenges, or is she the architect of her own troubles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters. Don't forget to subscribe to Red Rumbles for more content on the most intense stories in politics and beyond. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.